Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Coach Andres, and thank you for tuning in. Ladies, we're going to talk about some cool stuff today. We're going to talk about an interesting topic. It has a lot to do with body language. And honestly, I just want to say thank you for all the support. I'm really appreciative and grateful for all the support because I'm having a blast doing this. I love doing this. I love seeing the results. I love seeing the commitment with my clients, showing them that, they are stronger than who they think they are. They're more than a girlfriend. And that's something I always try to implement in my coaching sessions. I love the feedback the other client said the other day. She goes, Coach Andres, you always have a very holistic approach. It's not about manipulation. It's not about games. It's not about that immature way of dating. And I'm like, well, yeah, why would I want to coach that style? That's not sustainable. That's just covering up some level of insecurity. And the truth is, we all have insecurities. I tell them I have some. I have red flags I'm working on. I have doubts. I have fears. But, you have to be aware of those things. So again, I appreciate all the feedback. I appreciate all the support. Let's begin. Today we're going to talk about 5 signs he's secretly into you physically. 5 signs he's secretly into you physically. One is very interesting as I'm doing my research, and it's very true. The feet and the legs. The feet and the legs. Obviously, I'm sitting down, so you can't see too much. But the direction of his feet shows his focus. The direction of his legs shows his interest. I'm sure you've all heard that when a woman crosses her legs towards him, she's showing interest, right? When, crossing away from him, sitting away, but still even talking, no interest. Well, us men, we're not big leg crossers, but it's more of when our feet are planted directly towards you and we're focused on you, that's showing a lot of interest. That's a lot of physical language going on right there. Compared to, outside direction, even though I'm looking at you, but my feet are this way. So if he's showing you leg and feet direction on where he's planted, right away he's showing interest to you. All right? Number 2. But before we go on number 2, I appreciate your subscription because it's free. And I want to make sure you're notified for any future videos. Hit the like if you like the video. And again, I always say, please leave a comment, any feedback, any recommendations you need. I'm here to help. And honestly, I love the recommendations because I will do a video on that topic. Number 2 is eye contact. Eye contact, all right? That's huge. When he's showing you eye contact, he's intrigued, he's engaged, he's noticing all the things about you. He loves those eye smiles that you have. He's not on his phone as much as he might be checking you out, which is not a bad thing. It's more of he's just engaged with your eyes. Don't underestimate that, all right? Because he's showing you that, wow, like you're not only obviously beautiful, but he's really paying you attention. He's really engaged, especially with the feet, the legs, the eyes. Woo! He might be falling for you. Number 3. So his feet are planted this way. His eyes are wide open, engaged. He's looking like a crazy man. I don't know what I'm doing. I do, but that's just kind of funny. The third one would be he mimics your movements. He mimics your movements. If you move, he moves. If you put your arms here, he puts his arms here. If you cross your arms, he crosses his arms. If you're scratching your hair, he scratches his hair. He mimics your movements because he's trying to compliment you by being so engaged that he just kind of mirrors your behavior. And he's admiring who you are. He's so not just attracted to it, but he's in tuned. So anyone who mimics your behavior in any way is really showing you they're engaged and they're interested in you. All right? Number 4. But before I go into number 4, I got to talk to you about my product that's out, How to Love a Man. Go to coachingwithundress.com. Check it out. We can do a one-on-one session, or you can check out the product, which is a beautiful audio 90-minute project that has everything to do with the past, the present, and the future of who you are, what you were, and who you're looking for. And it all correlates to finding the right man you want. It's a beautiful project that I put together, and I put a lot of heart into it because it's more about self-love. And I know you're going to have a blast doing it. Again, everything's lined up. He's mimic your behavior. I mentioned it before. The eye smiles. There's the normal smile, but then there's the eye smiles. That just knows that he's just feeling you in a different direction and feeling you in a different way. He's really, really engaged, because if you say something cute or funny, he's smiling with his mouth. If he's a nice guy or charismatic, he's smiling with his mouth. But if he's really adoring you, and really just almost taken back by whatever it is you say or how you look, the eyes smile. And you'll notice that. You women, you guys know that more than we do. You guys perfect that more than we do. You know exactly how to pose those eye smiles, and it drives us nuts. We love that. I love that. So obviously, wouldn't you love that too? Of course you do. So when he gives you those eye smiles, you know he's into you. Number 5, signs that he's secretly into you. Well, he secretly tries to touch you. In a very proper way, ladies, obviously. On the elbow, over the shoulder, try to slowly grab your hand, or open the door, help you with, gently, respectfully, hand on the back, enter in the area of a nice new room. All idea is keeping things classy, being a gentleman, but an excuse to touch you in a sense. Again, the knee, the shoulder, the elbow, the hand, nothing more than that. But if he's trying to be a gentleman and has a way like, oh, let me help you up. Oh, can I get that for you? Oh, here you go. Let me hand that to you. Oh, wow, you look great today. Anything in that sense that obviously you feel comfortable with, and he goes out of his way to try to touch you or engage some contact, he's secretly into you. All right? So these are very simple things, but also very overlooked. Keep to the basics. If you're trying to put yourself out there, which I've said before in the past, I admire you women to have such a strong, courageous belief in love that us men can learn from that. I have. And it's inspiring. So again, I'm a believer. You guys are a believer. Let's try to figure out the best way, the best style, the best approach for you to find the man of your dreams. That's why I'm here. Let me know. coachingwithundress.com. I want to give you the insight of what men think, and I give you the information that's beneficial for you to find the man for you. All right? Let me know. I'm always here to help. See you soon.